What'll it be?
I'd like to eat and spend the night.
If you have the coin, it can be arranged. And for how long?
I'll just stay overnight.
Aye, that can be arranged if you have the coin.
All right then, I'll pay right now. Here's your money.
I knew we'd come to an agreement. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on? The table. God, why? Hammered again.
Oh, bloody hell.
Going on for ages, and the city walls still haven't been repaired.
Feeling the stones. Ich habe Hunger. Suddenly, everyone's got a paved yard.
Don't they have anyone on guard? It starts with walls, but soon enough they'll be carting off half the city.
How can I help you today?
Show me your wares.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
We wouldn't be able to defend ourselves.
Turn against Sigismund? With the town council he put in place? Not a chance.
But I reckon that's a good thing. Once was enough.
What do you need?
Where can I find my room?
Easy. You just go upstairs, and immediately on the left, you'll see the door with the green wreath hanging above it.
at the last mass?
It's like I'm
I didn't see you
invisible
there.
or something.
Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon.
I'm sorry. Ducks with him.
What? Why is he lying there like that?
How's your husband?
Hail.
Are you going to bake bread today?
Henry!
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
You'll have to tell me more about the sinning part. That sounds interesting.
You youngsters are all the same. But work before pleasure. After we find Liechtenstein and free Cape Bon, we'll see.
I'll look forward to it. But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it. That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild, even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hot Prink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
God bless you. Didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groat. until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men.
Here you go. Take it.
I'm sorry. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
What's that got to do with me? If you want to nose around here, you'll have to go through Chenyek.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyek?
No, I couldn't. We don't talk to strangers here.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
How do I know? He'll be round here somewhere. Or not. See if he's with Hugo.
And who's he?
You'll recognize him.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
Careful!
I'll have a beer.
We've got a great batch of beer today.
Innkeeper, have you got anything?
What will it be?
What's new in the city?
From what I heard, not far from here, in the Hop Rink, some woman is repairing a building that used to be a bathhouse.
Do you know her?
Not at all. I just heard about it. But give it a try if you'd like. Maybe it'll be worth your while. Oh, there was this bloke here in fancy clothes. His name was Johann Parler. He said he was looking for a blacksmith who'll take on any job. Why don't you go and see him? I think he said he lived in the inn, in the merchant's quarter. And that's about it.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper. I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
Actually, I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, how can I put it? It's like with them birds, see?
Birds? Now I'm totally confused.
Birds of a feather flock together. You've surely heard that.
Uh-huh.
Pheasants with pheasants, peasants with peasants, lords with lords, Christians to church, and Jews to their synagogue. And you don't belong among them. So?
So you won't tell me anything?
In a nutshell, if you need something, ask Chenyek. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyak. I don't know nothing.
Pay her God knows
Well,
what,
this
and
doesn't
then...
seem too bad. You silly doggy.
Did you hear about what the Bailiff's planning?
The service might be a bit slow here.
It'll be even better.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
How about I invite you for a drink? We'll have a beer, chat about life.
You ain't got a clue, do you? Fellas don't come to this place for booze. You cough up a bit of glint, and I'll tell you about Goatskin. But don't bother trying to get matey with me.
Right there.
I hope it'll be worth it.
That depends how much that wretch is worth to you. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd. Seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. He don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's Patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
I'll stop by later and we'll see what comes of it.
Grand.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Hey! Where's that beer?
How's this?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands. Finally, a reasonable sum. You'll be satisfied? Take care. What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you, and take care.
I'm telling you, there's something off about that An ale, as usual.
Praise the Lord. God grant you help.
I apologize.
just a few days' walk from here. You have to hear this. Silver scallops, they say, without warning, attacked by human troops. In one
God
Jesus
bless.
Christ be praised.
What do you want?
I apologize. Greetings. What do you want?
God grant you good health.
Greetings.
more than my own brother.
That much, eh?
God bless.
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
Aye, goatskin. That rings a bell. But I don't come here often. See, if there's something you want to know, ask the miners. This is their tavern. Farewell, my friend.
Good day. What would you like?
I'm looking for this vagabond. Goes by the name of Goatskin.
I don't know him, but this is a miner's tavern. They'll know better than me. Or Wayman the innkeeper might know something. Well.
God be with you.
Greetings to you as well.
I'm looking for someone called Goatskin. I hear he hangs around here.
Goatskin? That mangy piece of shit. He turns up on the street now and then. But he never shows his face in my alehouse. No Germans come here. Some Glick.
Any idea where I might find Goatskin, then?
You could try asking in the bathhouse, behind the yards in Hrada Quarter. They get a lot of well-heeled Deutschers in there. And some young wench there's been seeing Goatskin for a while now.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
Have something at least, since I gave you the goods on everything. I helped you out, didn't I? Don't be a pinch purse, and cough up a bit of glint, eh?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Pleasure doing business. Take care. Excuse me.
Greetings to you too.
Right. But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it to the last moment this year.
Wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well.
Good evening to you.
What did I come here for? Oh well.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Do I know him? That fucker is the bane of our lives. Why are you even looking for an idiot like him?
He knows some things that I'd like to know too.
What would he know? A mangy vagabond?
Do you know where he might be?
How should I know? If I knew, I'd have told Adam long ago. He'd wring the bastard's neck in a trice. Last week alone, he robbed 3 of our customers. All German.
Why does he choose to rob Germans?
A German merchant always has more coin in his purse than a Czech one. Haven't you noticed that?
Could you tell me where exactly he robbed the customers?
Hard to say. You know how it is. Drunk and merry gents who can hardly walk. But it usually happens somewhere near the Black Horse, and in those lanes there. The bastard stays clear of the main streets. For good reason.
You know Goatskin's seeing one of your girls?
What? Nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't put anything past my girls, but I can't believe they choose to hang out with a vagabond like that.
That's what I heard.
Everyone badmouths whores. You know what it's like. Nobody stands up for them. But if it's true, then as soon as I found out who, she'll be out on her arse.
Have you got any German customers here now?
What do you think? No, because words got round. Except Udo. He couldn't care less, it seems.
And is Udo here now?
No, it's too early for him. He usually comes later in the evening. I reckon he only comes here when other alehouses kick him out.
Thanks. I'll be going.
You're welcome. And have a word with Adam if you really want to find your Goatskin. He's the owner. I reckon he'd be keen to find him too.
I'd like to use your services.
And what are you interested in, sir?
I could use the company of a pretty bathmaid.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here.
Greetings.
How did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself.
Careful!
Are they out there?
Ah, du lieber
They had
Gott.
2 collections just like it already, and there are still holes in them.
Christ! Pardon me.
would make you stop going to the
No,
tavern?
What do you want?
No, not that. I saw him chopping wood and he was fit. You do.
I reckon he's got a lot of work then.
Every day,
Come here.
it's all till dusk.
Was drinken?
He'll come back to the tavern. And to us. Greetings.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm looking for a fellow called Goatskin. I heard he sometimes comes here.
Aye. He turns up now and again. The louse. The bastard's ruining my business. 2 of my customers refused to come here again after he robbed them one night.
That's not very nice. And you wouldn't have some idea where I might find Goatskin, would you? I reckon it'd suit you if he packed it in.
You bet it would. But if I knew where to find him, I'd wring his neck myself. That bitch Mary's bound to know, though. She denies it, but we all know she's walking out with him.
Is that all you know about Goatskin?
Ain't that enough for you? I'm not here to know stuff, in case you hadn't realised.
Thanks then. I'll be off.
If you find him, give him a slap from me. Take care then.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goat skin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement. See you later, my friend.
Servus. Was möchtest du?
Greetings.
What? Wer bist du?
I'm Heinrich, von Skalitz.
I'm Udo, from Taubisch. Nein, Tauberhofs, Heim. Scheiße. Aus Tauberbischofsheim.
Aha. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Herr Udo.
Ebenfalls. Spielst du Würfel? Dice. You want to play?
Do you know a goat skin?
Ein gutes Kind? A good child? Yes. I have 5 at home.
No. Goat skin.
Ah, yeah. I know one merchant. Very good leader.
That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it you're from, Goodman?
God im Himmel. I have already told you. Aus Tuber. Nein. Taube, Taube bis Hofsisam.
Ah, right. What's it like there?
Long. Long.
I don't really understand.
Exakt. Ich auch nicht. Also, lange. Very long.
I think it's about time you headed home, Goodman.
Pa. Home? So early? Warum?
We're about to close the place. You should go home. I'm keeping an eye on things here, and I'd hate to get in trouble. Understand?
Schließen? Nein, nein. No closing. Do you not want to play dice?
All right then. Let's play.
Gut. Let us play. Dir und einen guten Abend.
The Lord be with you.
Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
Greetings to you.
Diese.
Hey, where's
Schön.
that beer?
Was ist los? Oh, it's all yours. If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
diese. Like this. Schön. Zum Schloss.
Wunderbar. Noch einmal. Once again.
No thanks. I've had enough.
Pah. One beer. Bitte. Trinken. I want to drink.
I'm sorry.
Greetings. One beer. Bitte.
What would you like?
Come here.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You wouldn't know anything about him, would you?
Don't think so. Who's he supposed to be?
Some vagrant.
Do I look that rough? Like a girl who hangs around with vagabonds? If you're looking for low life, go the tavern on Oprink. We're all honest bath maids here.
Thanks.
Evening.
Honey, mein Schatz. Come here.
Conrad.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
Everyone knows him. He's got a bit of a reputation. And not a good one.
Any idea where I might find him?
No chance. I keep my distance from the likes of Goatskin. Maybe someone at the Black Horse knows him? The miners there sometimes keep company with vagabonds like him.
Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Vou ficando por aqui, pessoal. Até a próxima aí. Fechou já em 58.
God be with you. Keep the peace.